Okay, you just made a whole bunch of cups, pitchers, teapots, and you need handles on them. Okay, you could get out your big commercial extruder, with the big lever on it, which takes a lot of clay, takes a lot of cleanup afterwards, or you could get the commercial hand extruder, which I've seen them sell for about $35, $45, or you can make one of your own, which I made out of hardware supplies that run right around $5 for the whole thing. Okay, so here's what you do. First, you need a cheap caulking gun, some 1.5-inch test caps, and a 2-foot section of 1.5-inch pipe. And we're going to measure this. We're going to measure 3 pieces of 8-inch pipe off of that. Alright. Now the next thing you do is you put it into something that'll hold it nice and tight. Now, you grab a hacksaw or whatever you want to use to cut this off with, and you start cutting right there on your marks. Man, sure wish I had a better way of doing this.
There you go.
You're wonderful. Now when you're done, count all your fingers and you've done a good job. If you have 10. You have 3 pieces of 8-inch pipe. If you look on the end, it's kind of rough and ragged. Just kind of smooth that off a little bit. I like to use a little sandpaper to kind of smooth it out a little bit. And you'll end up with 3 little barrels for your caulking gun. Now, after you clean the pipe out, okay, it's all nice and clean, then you take these little rascals. This is called a test cap, okay? A test cap, it's something they use in plumbing. I don't know what for. I'm not a plumber. But it's called a test cap, okay? Which you take this and you cut holes in it like this, or like this, or whatever you want, okay? Now, you placed your test cap in the end of your pipe. Now, you take this little rascal, extruder, okay? You have to make sure this area is nice and big. Here's the before, and with the help of a little hand grinder, here's the after. Because if it's small, that's all the bigger you can extrude, right? So you want to have this as big as possible and still hold the pipe in, so you can get you know nice big wide handles if you have to. Now, fill this with clay. Oops, stick it in there like that, and you're good to go. Nice thing about this is this: these don't have to be emptied. You can leave them full of clay. All right, leave the test cap on the end if you want. Or you can just leave it open. Throw it back into a clay bag, so you can see the clay in there. You can throw it back into a clay bag, and it'll stay over as long as you want in that clay bag. Then the next time you need handles, you just whip it out, stick it back in your extruder gun, and there you go. Nice big wide ribbon. Look at that, huh? Got something like that. And say I want to change that handle to something different. Pull this one out. Put this one in. All right. It's a lot quicker than using the big extruder. Now when it comes time for cleanup, all you have to do is this. Pull this part out. Set this gingerly on the ground. Take this. You might need a little pocket knife or something. Kind of pop it in there and just kind of work around the edge a little bit, because it is a snug fit. You pull this part out. You rinse that off in the water. All right. You can loosen that clay up with your finger if there's that much in there. As you can see, there's not that much left in there. All right. And you say, water on. Yes. Magic of video. take this, stick it in there, rinse it all out, and you're just as clean as you can be. You can't get much cleaner than this right here. So thank you. So, once again, thanks for watching. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, by all means, send me an email, drop me a line. I love emails. I love all the emails I got last time. Cool.